So then, hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I'm just sorting some stuff out. So hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. TarantulaDan here. It is absolutely sweltering where I am at the moment. I actually have a thermometer. It's nearly 34 degrees. It's very, very hot. So yeah, hello to everyone. I'm sorry this video is a little bit late going up. The reason for that is because I have to try and sort out loads and loads of stuff, which I'll tell you about in just a second. I just want to as well make sure, which I haven't done, make sure my phone is on silent so that it doesn't sort of keep pinging off. My message tone is Navi from Zelda and it kind of irritates a lot of people. So yeah, really hot day. I haven't had any time to film any videos or film and edit recently because I'm actually sorting out my actual spider room. I'm moving all my animals back to my spider room, but that has meant I've had to sort everything out, and in a minute I'm going to show you what is going on in my spider room and the absolute mess that it is currently in. I figured I would take this opportunity to have a chat with some of you guys, remind you about a couple of shows coming up. I have sadly had a couple of things die in my collection, so I'll show those. And then just have a general kind of chat with you. You know how it is. I've got a desk here. I have some tweezers ready. If you guys want to see some animals, then I can sort of show you some of those as well. Do some live updates on things as well. So I'm going to look at the comments. So hello to everyone. Debbie, how warm is it where you are? I just said it's 34 degrees in my bedroom at the moment. It's almost unbearable. Honestly, if I wasn't live, I'd be wearing a lot less than this, which you guys don't want to see. It's almost unbearable. So invert show, which was back in January, I think it was. I don't remember the name of the gentleman that I got it off, but I believe he might be going to the other Invert Shows UK shows. The next one, of course, is the Western Invertebrate Show, which is on the 20th of July. People keep asking me if I'm going. I am going there. I'm doing all the filming, of course. I'll be there the day before. So yeah, hopefully he will be there again. And that leech only cost me £10. Which, by the way, if any of you saw my last live stream, which kind of didn't go too well, you will have noticed I ended the video very abruptly, and I did put a thing on my Instagram about this, where basically I was trying to cause myself to bleed a little bit, hoping that the leech would latch on. That didn't happen, and in the end I was very close to passing out, so I had to end the video and go and lie down for half an hour. I was not very good. I am the most squeamish person when it comes to blood and things like that, so yeah, I won't be doing that again. So the Birmingham show on the 1st, which is the West Midlands Entomology show, I believe it is. No, I won't be going to that one. There are several reasons for that. One, I have to try and get my room sorted. I've got a lot of work to get done in here. My animals are finally here, but they are not completely in place how I want them. Still got space on here. I've got shelves to put up. I've got my desk to finish. I've got pictures and things. I've got my fan wall for the photos and things to go up. So I really don't have the time. And not only that, there's an awful lot of shows sort of in the UK for invert shows, which we're very lucky to have. However, I used to and I find a lot of them are quite small, and I prefer the bigger shows, to be fair. So for that reason, the main shows I will be attending are the IHS, which will be in November. There's the Invert Shows UK, which is the Western, Eastern and Southern show, and of course the BTS. I may go to some smaller shows in between them, but with everything I've got on at the moment, the West Midlands one is just not top priority at the moment. But maybe next year or something I might go. So yeah. So the IHS show on the 24th of September Yeah, I think it might be that one I'm going to. I think I don't know whether it's September or November. I can't remember which one I went to last year. I actually found, which is out in another room at the moment, I have a large tank which would be perfect for some cresties or maybe even a toy. So I can get some sort of bigger enclosure. So I might look at maybe getting some more reptiles, not snakes, but maybe some lizards. I'd love a chameleon, but I don't think I have the room for that. But I've got to see once I've got this space kind of sorted, then I can see what space I have and work out what animals I can add to my collection and things. Of course, I need to make sure as well that I have room for my smaller spiders to grow up and go into as well. And Ramsey, of course, wants to come out, but I'm not going to because the last time she nearly bit me, which is a pain. No, work never ends, never ends. Once all this is done, I can get back to filming at my usual schedule. So this today and Saturday will also be a live video. Thursday there might not be any video or live stream at all, unfortunately. In fact, there won't be on Thursday because I have lots of things going on. There will definitely be a live video on Saturday, same time, 6 PM. So of course, feel free to join me for that. I'll have. I'm thinking. I've been putting it off for a long time. I have a breeding pair of Grammostola porcoips, the Chaco Goldeny. So I'm thinking about doing a live pairing, which hopefully will go well. I can't say whether it will or not because it hasn't happened yet. But if you would like to see that, then that'll be Saturday 6 PM. So yeah, I'm gonna read the comments, see what's going on. And yeah, to be honest, Philip, I couldn't cope in temperatures that hot. I don't like being hot. Yes, I can get. I would. To be honest, I want to get some more. They're not mostly they are Caribbean or Caribbean versicolor, but yeah, I would like to get some more of the X-Abic family. You know. That makes sense. So yeah, so hello to everyone. Yeah, tree frogs, something else. I'm thinking about getting some of those. I want to get some different animals as well. But at the same time, I have to be, I have to sort of make sure I keep the temperatures regulated and the humidity won't affect everything else, pretty much. So I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know. Is it cooled off? Okay, no, this thermometer's actually gone up now since I started. If you guys can see this, let me see if I can get it to focus. You probably won't. So yeah, the line is here. It is 39 degrees in my bedroom. So it is literally like an oven in here. I have the window open, I have the fans on. I've turned down some of the heating because my animals are going to cook otherwise, and I've been going through and just spraying them to make sure they're all. I don't want them to get to cook. So yeah, 40 degrees, absolutely killer in here. I will keep my eye on that throughout the live stream. Shout Francis. So yeah, all weavers are gorgeous. Top of my list for the brachy's is actually the Brachypalma auratum. Then there's the Bomi and the Classy. I do like my brachy's. They're probably my favourite genus of so hello to Brittany, hello to Jenny, hello to everyone. To Meg, did Ramsey enjoy her shower? Yes, she did the other day. So for those of you who don't know, I was doing some things on sort of social media and stuff. Where I was moving all my animals, I had to move Ramsey out of the tank into somewhere. I didn't know where to put her, so I was putting her in the shower for like half an hour. And she was sort of like just soaking, and she loves it. She probably would come out, but I don't know whether she'll be aggressive or not. Let's have a look. Actually seems pretty chill today, which is quite unusual. Look, who's this? Of course, she's not going to cooperate at all. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, if you've never seen her, This is Ramsey, my bearded dragon. She is genuinely absolutely wonderful, but she can be a pain as well. And she's probably going to jump off my back onto the floor now. I would not be surprised if she did that. Ramsey is just over a year, so she's still a baby. Bless her. She gets some food out for you. She's looking at something. I think she's looking at the spiders, and I don't really want her to sort of attack any sort of spiders. But your tail. Thank you. Yeah, this is come on. I'll keep my eye on him here in case she decides to kind of like the other week. I think it was the last week before I did a live stream, and she sort of I could see with the corner of my eye, and I thought in a minute she's going to like die from my ear. So so yeah, she's out about. She's pretty chill. Come on, should we get over it because I don't want you hanging on there. Come on, up. Okay, I know. I know how to get this woman to do what I want. The secret to her heart is with food. You can see she's really, really chill. She's not usually aggressive. She just has her moments when she just decides to be. Oh, got two. When she decides to be a bit of a cowbag. To be fair, here's a nice. One more fingers. Yeah, if you don't own a beardie, I really would recommend them because they are awesome. So Liz Westcott has a bearded dragon. It's 10 years old. Like I say, she's only one. She's still quite young, but she's gorgeous. Really, really just an awesome character. She just has moments where she can just be really, really aggressive. Usually when she's hungry, to be fair. So yeah, let's have a look at the comments before that. Hello to Broski. A good beginning spider. Yes, someone commented Chromatopalma cyanopubescens, the green bottle blue tarantula. Really, really good spider. Get you onto my hand. Come on. Please cooperate. She doesn't like. I actually have. I found out. I bought ages ago a like a leash to put her on. I thought it'd be really cool to sort of have her walking like a dog, and yeah, I cannot get over it. She's like trying to put a cat into a bath, if you know what I mean. She just doesn't have it. So yeah, yeah, she does turn black when she's really, really annoyed, but she's usually pretty, sort of pretty chill. She's good, really, really good. I got her from, if anyone's in the UK and they're interested in keeping one, I got her from exoticpets.co.uk, and they're fantastic. Really, really good animals. And she's a leatherback. Sorry, Ramsey. She's a leatherback, so her back is completely smooth like a snake. Right, I'm going to put you in there, but I'm going to leave it open a little bit so you can come out if you really want to. But what I will do, oh crap, I'm going to close my bed, the door, so she doesn't disappear out of the house. I don't really want that to happen. So yeah, Ramsey has been out and about. So anyone know where Pat Mustard has gone? I haven't actually had a copy of him for a while, to be fair. No, to be fair, the spikes she has, they don't hurt at all either. They're really smooth. So, but yeah, as for beginning spiders, as someone said, Chromatopalma cyanopubescens, which I have in this enclosure, Davis Pentalore, any of the Brachypalma, so be the Smithy Hamori, Eratum, Amelia is my personal favourite. Of course, you have the Grammostolas, which I wouldn't normally recommend to beginners. However, things like the Grammostola pulchra, you cannot go wrong with that. You have two of them, and I believe this one's actually due for. I'll put in a rehouse in this one because it's. You can see it there. It's getting a decent size, so I needed to rehouse this because it recently molted. And I also had a molt from the Gelathus species red as well. So I've had a few molts recently. I mentioned earlier on about some deaths in my collection. I'm going to do that now and get it out of the way, okay? Because I am really disappointed that both of these have died. Hello to Ricky Cunningham from the USA. Very quickly, Sidex, what are you getting? So yeah, spiders that I have that have died, I have two. Actually, one spider, one other invert. Both of these are gutting. The first one is this. I don't know what happened with this, but it was the. I only had this out the other day. I actually did a video on it on my Instagram, and that is the Daemon. The reason that I don't know why this died, I found it and it was sort of a little bit kind of lethargic. So I tried to get some water and offered it some food. They've been crushed, and sadly, it died. I put it into an ICU, and it died for some reason, which is a real shame. And this is quite annoying. One, because when I did the video, it was absolutely fine. Why did the camera dropped down so much? Let me just sort that out. What's going on otherwise? I think it might just be the gimbal. Now it's on an angle. Okay, hang on. I'm having gimbal problems again today, guys. So what I'm actually doing, I've actually got some sellotape on the side to you know what? I'm gonna take my charger off. Give me a second. There we go. So yeah, the Daemon died. I got it out. I did an Instagram video on it, and sadly died. I don't know what happened at all, but disappointing, and also quite disappointing because I was planning on doing a video of this. Mark's Tarantulas tagged me in a tag to do with Taswip scorpions, and he thought I never had them before, and of course I've had colonies of these. I've been keeping for years, but sadly, yeah, this one died, so I can't do the tag video for him just yet. But I'll probably still do it and include stock footage that I have of some of my recent editions. So that's the first thing that died, which is rubbish. Hello to AJ Pug, CJ Van, Peter Webster. Yeah, to TarantulaDan, I wish I had done more videos of it, but because of being so busy, I didn't. I got it out and it was fine, and then it was like, what, a day or two later, I looked and it was sort of like very sort of struggling, and I don't know what happened. But the next thing that died, which also has really annoyed me, I've had this spider for several years. It's the last sling of my last pairing. People have been saying to me, can you show me this spider? Can you show it? Can you show it? Can you show it? And I've tried to do that. And then 2 days ago, I was doing the watering. And I found it outside, outside in a bit of a death kill. So I had a look at it, and that is this. This is my Tarantulatus marinus, the orange baboon tarantula, or OBT as they are known in the hobby. Or orange bitey thing. If you will have seen the video of my two that are really aggressive, you will have seen this. So yeah, my OBT, This was a female, like I said, it's the last female, the last OBT that I had for my last egg sac, and she has also died. And you can see, I mean, she's a good size. She was like a tiny little sling. But yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't be anything to do with dehydration because I water them all the same time regularly. So this one is a mystery, as really is this. I kind of think if everything else is alive and well, I don't know why these decided to die, but yeah, it happens. It happens. Unfortunately, it is part of owning the animals. To Martin's tank talk. So to J-Rags 814 is cringing looking at these spiders. Yeah, you should really not cringe. You should be like soaking all of these awesome animals in. There are no spiders here. I have centipedes, well, a centipede, crab, amphibians, reptiles, and various other sort of creepy crawlies that most people that are watching my videos are here because they want to see these. So stick around and hopefully you'll see some cool stuff that might you might enjoy the look of. So yeah, I do clean them out. I try, most of them are really good. A good example of a clean tarantula is Chromata palma pubescens, who is fantastic. If I turn this just this way so you can sort of see down here a bit. The reason that this is fantastic is when I feed it, it will obviously eat the food and whatnot, and then it will bring what's left of the food in a little teeny tiny parcel of silk and remains, and it actually leaves it just on the inside of the glass. So then like a day or two later I can walk past, just lift the lid up and it out, and that's all the waste. The spider is so clean, which people are surprised to know most spiders are actually quite clean. But yeah, when I think that an enclosure needs to be tidied out or changed, I will do so. I don't do it weekly, of course. It's as and when they need, of course, removing dead food as soon as available. But yeah, things die. It's part of owning so many animals. You know, things are going to die. But it's annoying when you've been raising a spider for years and years, and you have a schedule for feeding and watering and keeping your eye on it, and then one week, you know, it takes food, and then like the next week, it's dead, and you're like, well, you know, it was a female, so it wasn't a mature male or anything. So I don't know what happened with that one, but that's one of those things, I guess. To CJ websites linked in the description of every single one of my videos, so that if you want to buy spiders, no matter where you're from, you should be able to you, and hopefully you can get yourself a Bihamori. Arachnid King, know when the TSS will have Pamphobeta Solaris back in stock? No, I don't, but I was with Lee last week, I think it was, or the week before. I actually, I went out with Lee. He took me to this really cool beach, and his kids are off playing in the water. It's freezing. I don't know how they did it. And while they were off sort of in the water and whatever, me and Lee were having a chat, and I did ask him when, or if and when he will have any back in. He hasn't given me a date or anything like that, but when he lets me know that if he is getting some in stock, I can do a video and let you know. Of course, you'll know when that is, because I will be doing an unboxing video to show you this spider. Which, if you don't know what the Pamphobeta Solaris is, I would say it's probably one of two of the rarest spiders in the hobby. The first one being T. Sardonia, and then you got the Pamphobeta Solaris, not necessarily in that order. But yeah, I'm looking at getting one of those, and they are gorgeous. So yes, Arachnid King, as soon as I know when he's getting some, I will let you know. I'll do a video to let you guys know about it. Suleiman, do you have any tarantulas that have DKS? No, I don't, thankfully, and I hope I don't ever sort of having that. If you don't know what DKS is, it's something that basically will end up with you having to sort of kill your tarantula. It's a horrible situation to find yourself in. But no, I don't have any with it, thankfully. but he basically he didn't want me to use his footage. He declined my request to use his footage. So I didn't use it. But it's a shame. But he did get some really good footage of them in the tree trunks and things like that. If you haven't seen it, still go and check it out. Type in TarantulaDan in the wild. You should get a video. I can't remember what his name is, to be fair, but it's a really cool video. Liz Westcott is soon to have a spider room, so awesome. What else are you going to keep in there? Just spiders or other inverts and animals as well? Yeah, I have some really, really filthy spiders. So my P. Metallica, this one here, filthy. P. regalis, and my dirtiest one is probably this one, which is the Wipapora diverse piece. She just poops everywhere, and like, you know, she writes a name in it on the glass. Yeah. Hi there, can you say hi to Felix and Noah, two of the youngest supporters, 4 and 7. So hello to Felix, and thank you for watching the channel. I hope you enjoy it. And to the parents of these two wonderful children, do they have any animals, or will you be allowing them to get some in the future when they're a bit older, maybe? TarantulaDan, have you seen the new video with Rob C? I haven't yet. I know about it because I'm part of the Tarantula YouTube community on Facebook, and the video was done by Kat, Kat is a wonderful, wonderful girl. Great videos, good YouTuber. I'm still giving her a bit of stick about the confusion between the blue fang tarantula and the T. Celadonia. I will never get bored of sort of ripping her apart, you know, jokingly about that. But no, I haven't seen it yet, but I will be checking it out. I have a free minute, definitely. For those of you who don't know who Rob C is Tarantula Guide 1976. Rob Carmen, who was basically the original Tarantula YouTuber. So he's a great guy. If you don't know who it is, go and check out Cat. And I don't know what's the channel name. I think it's just Cat's Tarantulas. I think. Type in Cat's Tarantulas, it should come up. And go check out the video because she does some really good things. Frostbite, I don't think so. Peter Webster cleaned out his Stony Huntsman yesterday, and the bugger did a runner, and it took him 2 hours to catch him. Yeah, that's about right. To be fair, I have two. Obviously, I have the banded and the my favourite actually. My favourite huntsman now, this is my foil huntsman. Please tell me that is not the coolest huntsman. You know, it's not massive, but the colours on it are just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's a very strange enclosure foil, but it works. It works perfectly for it. So yeah. So, have you met Tom Moran? No, I haven't. Tom Moran is another one of my favourite tarantula YouTubers. He's a really good guy who does really good, like, you know, his Tom's Husbandry series. Again, if you don't know who Tom Moran is, I would highly recommend checking him out. He's from America, so I haven't met him, but as soon as I'm able to get a ticket out to fly to America to go and check out some of the expos out there, I will hopefully liaise with him and meet up with him, because he's one of the people that I would love the opportunity to sit down with and just talk, you know. He's a great guy, he really is. Can you get a Brazilian wandering spider for $99, $40 postage off site in the US, no need for deviations? Oh wow, well I would love to get a Brazilian wandering spider, but I don't have the license. So but I will get a license at some point in the future, and I'll be looking at whether I get the Brazilian wandering spider or just a Fenucia species. I don't know, but I will get one definitely at some point. Will you do any feeding videos at all? Yes, I will. Again, once I have my collection all sorted out, I can do more feeding videos. I do actually have some feeding videos on my camera. The last feeding video that I did, I saved up a lot of, you know, put time aside, and that was a collaboration with Petco from the Dark Den, both feeding Petco and the actual feeding And I do, of course, I feed my animals, but I don't tend to film anything. So yeah, a feeding video will be something that I will work on probably the next sort of like few weeks. If you guys would like to see that, I've had quite a lot of tarantulas molt recently, so there should be some that should be really up for a good meal. So good morning to Michelle from Oregon. Hey Dan, how's the jigsaw? The jigsaw's good. I got the jigsaw back on Saturday. I picked it up from Bank Motorcycles. Went for a quick ride on the way back. Didn't ride it. I went out on Sunday. I did nearly get knocked off and killed genuinely. I was pulling off my driving and a car came round and sort of like didn't see me kind of thing. He came out really fast around his bend, slammed his brakes on up the curb, which was a bit of a pain. And also, I'm going to move this. Sorry, I don't think he likes it in the. I think he doesn't like it in the sun, which is fine. And then yeah, I was out. I went from where I live through sort of Hagley into up towards Kidderminster. I went to visit some friends, Adam and Anne, but they were in. And on the way up there, there's a slow car coming up, and a 4x4 decided to do an overtake. Well, I'm doing national speed limit, of course, and we're sort of quite heavy on the accelerator, which is fine, the road was clear to do so. And this 4x4 came round this other car, so I had to sort of like quite heavily sort of, slam the brakes on so that the car could tuck in without hitting me or the car, if that makes sense. Very close. Had I been going much faster, I probably would have been through his windshield, so not very good. But apart from that, it doesn't really faze me, to be fair. It's just like I kind of mutter some things under my breath, which I won't say because I know there were children watching. But I mutter some things, call them a few names, buys her back down, and basically continue. I went to Kidderminster, Stourport, quick around Bewdley, back to Kidderminster. I had to go to Presswood, which is not far from me, and where I get my animal food from. I can normally get there in about 10 minutes. It took me 2 hours to get there because of my little detour, and then of course popped into my sister's, had some marmite toast, a cup of tea, and then came back. And I went back out again on the afternoon. There were some Pokemon raids near me on Pokemon Go, so I got my bike and went and quickly did gyms and Pokestops and things to do some spins. So yeah, the bike's really good. Glad to have it back, and we'll hopefully do some moto vlogs and things in the future, which some of you like my bike videos and some of you don't. So, but for those of you that do like my bike videos, hopefully you'll enjoy them. Let me just scroll through the things because I've got really way behind. JP Pet Nation, what is your comment about? Sorry, I don't know what that is. So let me scroll through the comments. How many countries have I been to? Quite a few. Petco is not from the UK to Sulleyman, he's from Croatia. Oh yeah, just quick to that. Peter, what are you getting on Thursday? No, I'm not part of Exotic Slayer Facebook page, but I will have to join that, to be fair. Oh, the July show. Yeah, so as I said, the July show is 20th of July, which is down in Bristol. It's the Western Invertebrate Show. You can find information to that. Go to Facebook, type in Invert Shows UK, you can find it there. Yeah, I'm going up the day before to get set up with the spider shop, and then I'll be there on the day, of course, doing the filming as usual. There'll be cameras throughout the place, and I'm going to be trying to sort of capture everything for another sort of ultimate video of the setting up and the show itself. Excuse me, and then I'll be doing some separate videos for the animal show and general pickups and stuff. And also, I'll probably be looking at doing the same I did before with the getting people to use things. By then, I will have my new camera and I'll have the microphone and things, so it should be better quality than last time. Hello to Mins. Hope you're doing well. No, I kind of passed through make. I was in a rush to be fair. I was on call, so I couldn't really hang around too much. Okay, you're Valor. What colour is Valor? I don't know the names of the teams. I just know them by colour: red, blue, or yellow. Tarantula Cat, she's here. Yes, Tarantula Cat is the girl that you want to go and check out. If you want to see her video, the collab with Rob C, Tarantula Guy 1976, check out Tarantula Cat. And yes, I do. I have two, funnily enough, Cat. So Wilker, love your bike vids from RJ. Awesome. I know RJ. I have this. If you like motovloggers, I have this really cool signed canvas of RJ on his my brother bought me this for my birthday. He actually got in touch with Royal Jordanian and got him to get this and got it all signed and everything. So this will be one of the things that's going to be hung up in my wall. Because if you don't know who this guy is, he's like the king of motovlogs. Called Royal Jordanian. His videos are awesome. So, mentioning RJ, I thought I'd show you guys that because I think that's pretty cool. Okay, 22nd of July, sorry. Yeah, so I probably will get some Scorpions that require DWA. I do already have two that do not require DWA though, so it's not too bad. So yeah, to Wade Hudson, yeah, I think I'm one of the few people that do a lot of live chats. The reason I enjoy doing them, one, I can literally answer your questions and show you whatever you want to see. But also because I have a full-time job and lots of other things going on, especially at the moment, my time is quite scarce, and I try to reply to all the comments and messages and things I get. I just get behind, which a lot of people don't understand that, which is really frustrating. So this is a good way for me to talk to people and answer questions and, you know, interact with you guys, because you're the guys that makes this possible. So it's important for me to talk to you, you know, and I enjoy it. So Peter Webster getting an M Balfour communal and Pocus. Can't remember what else I ordered. Yeah, I know that feeling. I have the communal of M Balfour just in here, and of course they're all doing really, really well, which is fantastic. So. Okay, yes, JP's Pet Nation I will be. Bugs are awesome. I don't know of any. If you do find anyone that doesn't have any USA bug expos, please let me know, because I'm looking at attending some. Okay, you're Valor Red. Unfortunately, I'm Articuno Blue, because blue is one of my favourite colours. Genuinely, that's how I decided. Also, my car is blue, so that's why I went for it. Really stupid. That's a really stupid explanation, but it is. Mystic Blue, that's it. Yeah. So but an easy mistake to make, kind of. So yeah, I don't buy from pet shops, not animals. I will buy inverts, like feeders from pet shops, but not actual animals. People have this mentality that they go into a pet shop and they see a snake or a bird or anything, any animal being mistreated, and they think, oh, if I buy that animal, I'm rescuing it. I'm going to take it home. I'm going to give it a better home. It's going to be wonderful. And all they're going to do is go, oh, we've had an animal, we've sold one of these. We need a replacement. So they go on the phone, call a breeder or whatever, and they get one and put another one into those conditions until someone else comes along. Now, granted, most pet shops are getting better at this, but there's a lot out there. Thankfully, none around by me, but there are a lot of pet shops that, you know, they they provide the bare minimum for their animals and even under standards. So it's a real shame. Best way to feed slings, fruit flies, small crickets, small mealworms. If you use crickets or mealworms, crush the heads so they can't eat your tarantula, which happened to me recently if you saw my video. So yeah. Keeping cellar spiders is kind of close to keeping tarantulas, I guess. Yeah, kind of, cat. Oh, okay. Cat knows about a expo in Missouri. Cat, if you can let me know about that. I'm looking at attending a USA show next year. So that could be my, my ticket, to visit one. What do you have in the glass tank with water? I would be one of that forever. And hello from Norway. Finally, I got to see you live. So hello to like Helen Marie, I think that's pronounced. So this tank down here. If you mean that one, I have a Chinese fire-bedded newt in there. $300 for what exactly was that for? So JP's Pet Nation has got some stag beetles. Yes, I do want to get some beetles. I obviously have. Oh. So I've just sort of looked. I can see something in the corner of my eye, and I have Ramsey on the carpet, and she's trying to attack the cockroach through the glass. Which of course, they are safe from her. Let's see. See if we can get her to come here. Ramsey! 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 Look at this. Ramsey! Oh, really? Yeah. I was like the slowest sort of take. Yeah, stag beetles. I have this enclosure, 3 over here, which is really good for beetles. So I'll probably be looking at getting some stag beetles or some kind of Atlas or Hercules beetle if I can find some. Okay, I was just checking, Helen. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you to Blackie's Bug Barn. It's the BTS one, if you guys can see the BTS. I don't know what the year is. I can't actually see myself in the mirror properly. But yeah, it's like one of my first, not my first BTS, but a couple of years later I ended up buying myself a t-shirt. So, wrong side. Yeah, I don't like it when people keep tarantulas with heat bulbs. None of my spiders, the closest thing that I have to a bulb in here is the LEDs that run along here, and it's annoying because where is it? Not that one. That's my light bulb one. I have somewhere a here it is. It's like different colours. That's purple, green. But you're meant to be able to do that. Blue. But for some reason it's not actually working on the controller, which is really, really annoying. I don't know why it's not obviously not wired up correctly, or I've missed something off or something. I don't really know. Come here. Fine. You can go and have a run, I don't mind. So, yeah, standard BB dragon behaviour. She's a pain. No, I don't have any plasmids. Fish tanks? No, my sister's actually got a fish tank, which she has actually offered me. Sunday when I saw If I wanted a fish tank, she said I could have it. However, I don't know if I would be interested in sort of keeping fish. I want to raise this up a little bit. I don't know if I'd be that bothered about keeping fish in all honesty. So I don't know whether I'll end up getting any. But the fish tank can be filled with something else. It doesn't have to be fish. Let's face it, you know. How many pets do you have total? Honestly, I don't know. I did a count in a recent video that I did of my complete collection, which in the complete collection I ended up missing off my snake, which was a real shame that I did. I forgot her. But of course, since then I have had a few things die. Then I've also had egg sacs hatch. So, in all honesty, I don't know. I have, including spiderlings, freshly hatched spiderlings, I have maybe 300 or 400, give or take. Do I still have my first tarantula? No, I don't. My first tarantula was a Grammostola. I bought it as a rosea, but it was actually a Grammostola porteri. He died about 7 or 8 years ago, mature male. So, unfortunately, I don't have him. Yeah, you want to see the centipede? I can get the centipede off. I will have to put her away though. Come here. Chill, 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 chill. In you go. I have to put her away because if the centipede were to get out and she's out, she would end up getting eaten by the centipede, and I do not want that. I'm also going to move those out of the way because they're cooking. Must remember to not tread in bearded dragon poop. If I put this back over here, I have wires for cables and stuff everywhere. So I'm going to lower this back down. The centipede, of course, is in here. I also tried to feed my own spider the other day, but it wasn't interested in taking down any food, which is a shame. Make sure these don't fall off. See, I need to get this set up correctly because they're not. I don't want things to fall off. I don't want the risk of things falling off. So yeah, this is the. I will adjust the camera as well. Scolopendra gigantea, giant Amazonian centipede, or the yellow leg centipede. Can I see it? Okay, it is. Oh shit! I don't know what it did. That I put my hand on it, and I tried to feed it today in the live stream, a cockroach, but it didn't actually take the cockroach down, and the cockroaches now just pooped all over me as well. This is not going well. Okay, cockroach. Who can eat this? Hold the thought on the centipede for a second, because let's feed a tarantula. That's the kind of like my rule with feeders. If I feed something, to a animal and it doesn't get eaten, I then have to feed it to something else. So what I'm going to do is put this. Actually, if I put it, let me switch the thing round. Oh god, that ain't gonna work, is it? Okay, I know what I can do. Right, you have to just literally bear with me for 2 seconds while I do this, because I need to. Well, that's the thought there. No, I'm not pushing that. I need something to prop this up with, because. Okay, no I don't. Okay, so take this out. Switch this. I have here Zelda, my LP. Figured I might as well feed her while I've got the cockroach. Hello to everyone. Hello to Tarantula Tales. Why is that zoomed in? I'll tell you what, this phone can be an absolute pain sometimes. So yeah, this is Zelda, the Lassie-Dora Power High banner. She's a pretty big girl. So yeah, I shall leave her alone now. I'm back. Sorry, I accidentally just hit the lock button, which I